Alhamdulillah, we started Sunday school about 3 weeks ago on September 7th of 2014. We're going to show you a small video that we made that highlighted these last 3 weeks for the children and for the teachers.
Knowledge is power. Without a doubt, you as a human being can become powerful with the knowledge that you carry. And another narration says knowledge is a virtue. A virtuous human being is one who is filled with knowledge. But not only they are filled with knowledge, they earn knowledge, they use their knowledge, they better themselves with their knowledge, and they spread that knowledge as far and wide as they can.
मुझको देना ये खजाना मुझे मौलाई बनाना है मेरी माँ ऐसे परवाने चढ़ाना मुझे मौलाई बनाना है मेरी माँ माँ मुझे खूब पढ़ाना और नमाजी भी बनाना माँ मुझे खूब पढ़ाना और नमाजी भी बनाना और तबर्रा भी सिखाना मुझे मौलाई बनाना है मेरी माँ ऐसे परवाने चढ़ाना मुझे मौलाई बनाना है मेरी माँ कर दूं दुनिया को मैं कायल ऐसे मौला के फजाइल कर दूं दुनिया को मैं कायल ऐसे मौला के फजाइल मुझे लोरी में सुनाना मुझे मौलाई बनाना है मेरी माँ ऐसे परवाने चढ़ाना.
And likewise in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stresses on us that we should stress on saying, Rabbi zidni ilma, oh Allah, increase my knowledge. Don't let me remain stagnant with my knowledge. Let me continuously strive in order that I make best use of the knowledge that surrounds me.
मर्सिए नौहे सुनाना या अली कह के जगाना मुझे मौलाई बनाना है मेरी माँ ऐसे परवाने चढ़ाना मुझे मौलाई बनाना है मेरी माँ आए जब 8 मुहर्रम तो मेरे वास्ते पे हम आए जब 8 मुहर्रम तो मेरे वास्ते पे हम.
So let's go over some of the highlights since we started 3 weeks ago. As I said, we started September 7th, 2014. I still remember a few months before then, we were sitting in this room, about 4 or 5 of us, thinking about starting this Sunday school. And I think one of the members that was there said we're only expecting around 20, 25, maybe even 30 people. And mashallah, as of today, we have 78 enrolled students. To help those students and to foster those students, we have 18 total teachers. That is a lot of teachers, and those teachers aren't just people that we found. Those teachers are someone that we had to convince, that's someone we had to look for day after day, week after week. Especially the Quran department. The administration that's here are probably fed up with me calling them every single day, saying, this Quran teacher is no good, I want this one, this Quran teacher is no good, let's go look for that one. But alhamdulillah, today I can stand here and I can say that I am proud to stand here with a team of these 18 amazing teachers. Please recite a loud salawat for all these teachers. inshallah, today you're not going to hear me at all. You're going to hear these teachers. They're going to come up, they're going to talk to you, and they're going to tell you how they're going to teach your children. Be nice to them. They're very fragile. They're very nervous. Be very nice to them. To state a quick couple facts, we want to say the curriculum that we're using is crafted from the Shia Ashari Madrasa in London. We have taken that curriculum, we've gone through it with many other people, and we've kind of took what we found was good and we've taken out what we found wasn't good for the children. So that curriculum has been revised, it has been looked at and changed just a little bit. The Quran classes that we have, they're distributed among 4 groups. There's a beginner 1 class, a beginner 2 class, an intermediate 1, an intermediate 2, and an advanced class. We'll talk in detail about how our Quran department works when one of our Quran teachers will come up and explain that to you. For the rest of the classes, we have a total of 7 classes. We have class 1, class 2, class 4, class 6, and then class 9 and class 10. There's a little something that's special about those classes. What we've decided to do with those classes is kind of split the males and the females, just because they're at that age where they should start be teaching about hijab and how to interact with the opposite gender. So they are separate. We have class 9 girls, and then we also have class 10 boys, and then class 10 girls as well, which makes up a total of 7 classes. What we've kind of introduced just the past few weeks, and inshallah we'll try to build on top of it, is our assemblies are more interactive. We want the kids to learn something. It's only 5 to 10 minutes, but if we can only teach them one small thing every single week, inshallah it'll get in their brains and it'll become just normal routine for them. What we're kind of focusing out on just recently here is to recite salawat, to recite a loud salawat, which I can tell you the way I've heard the parents recite salawat, the teachers or the children are much better at it. But inshallah they'll get used to reciting salawat, not because they're just reciting something loud, but they understand the meaning of reciting salawat. What are they doing when they're reciting salawat? And obviously we're teaching them the correct salawat with wa'ajil farajhum at the end as well. So they know the exact meaning of why we do that and what that means. Alright, so let's go to our administrative team. I do want, when I do say how we stand, please stand up. And I'm not saying this because I want to praise you guys. I'm saying this because if something goes wrong, everyone knows who to go after. So, our chairman of our education board, Brother Raza Merchant. The board member, Brother Masood Gandezi. Our Quran advisor, Brother Samir Amiri. Principal, I'm standing right here. The administrator, Sister Noshin Ritani. Our event coordinator that put together this event, Brother Rizwan Ali. Our parent coordinator, Sister Batu Raza. We have a total of 3 full-time dedicated Quran teachers, and our subject teachers, we have around 14 of those. We have a total team of 24 members. And you can see that video that you saw, the event that you're seeing today with the food, everything has been a great teamwork of all these 24 team members. Please recite a loud salawat for all of these. You have some goals that we want to try to hit. Either they're weekly goals or monthly goals or just goals that we're going to try to hit by the end of the year. First thing is salah. When we were doing Quran testing, and I remember Brother Samir, Brother Mustafa, Brother Wahid Haidari was sitting in that room, one thing they kind of advised us was, take salat seriously. When there was time for salat, there shouldn't be a time for lunch or class or anything like that. Time for salat happens, we're praying salat. We're going to take that extremely seriously. We're going to teach your kids how to do proper adhan. We're going to teach your kids how to do proper wudu. There are some kids that are not very old that are trying to learn wudu at this point. We're trying to get one of our best teachers to go with them every day so they can monitor how they're doing wudu and try to improve their wudu, or if they don't know how to wudu, try to teach them wudu. The proper recitation and the performing of salat. So once again, like these Quran teachers were saying, if our pronunciation, our salat is wrong, our salat isn't very useful. So we're going to try to teach your kids how to properly recite salat every day. And then also reciting taqibat after salat. I think this entire community is tired of hearing the same voice over and over after every single namaz. Right, Rata? We want to teach this new generation, we're going to teach them the taqibat as-salat, so they're not only encouraged by it, they want to do it. They're passionate about reciting these taqibats. And then one thing that I mentioned in our orientation as well, I have missed Quran recitation, I'm going to come back to that. But one thing I mentioned in our orientation was the Forgotten Imam series, which is, unfortunately, and we suffer from this disease as well, is that we don't know many of our Imams. We know Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, we know Imam al-Hussein, but we really don't know the life history of Imam al-Hasan or Imam al-Jawad, whose martyrdom was just a few days ago. We don't know many things about those Imams. So what we're trying to do is each month, we're going to focus on one of these Imams. This month we're going to focus on Imam al-Jawad because of his martyrdom just recently. We're going to focus on him, but each month will be a different Imam that we'll try to focus on. We'll talk to our history teachers, our akhlaq teachers, that in their curriculum they'll put in some stories for the kids, some stories related to these Imams, so they don't only learn about who the Imam is, but what kind of characteristic and what kind of personality these Imams have. Quran recitation, once again, if you were in this orientation, I made some really big promises. Promises that parents came after the program. They came to me and they said, I don't think you're going to be able to fulfill those promises because, you talk about taking Quran seriously. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. Well, we worked hard. We worked very hard to find the perfect team of Quran teachers. The first, obviously, was Brother Samir Amiri. You guys just heard Brother Samir. His recitation is flawless. To have a Quran advisor like him we are very lucky to have such an advisor with us. Brother Samir, I obviously wanted him to be a full-time teacher, but his schedule, we do want him to spend some time with his family, and he does work 60 days a week. So he said he was going to come in as much as he can to kind of look after our Quran teachers, look after our students, kind of walk around and make sure that they're reciting correct Quran, and then obviously to have him just as a blessing over all of us. Please just had a loud salawat for all these Quran teachers. We're going to talk about them. We're going to have one of our Quran teachers come up and tell you our entire curriculum of Quran. But I can tell you that we have tried, as an administration, we have tried our best. And I can tell you we have tried our best because we have been up late nights trying to figure out this Quran teachers. And I can tell you the team of teachers we have, I don't know if I've been a part of any other Sunday school with these kind of teachers. Please have Allah salawat. Allah.